Hey everybody! Today's shoutcast will be shoutcast number for Biter Battle number 14 between Team SteelAxe and Team Not Anti. I believe they found each other on Anti's Discord. If you want to get some information about what Biter Battles are, you go to biterbattles.com. You can find out all the rules. Essentially, it's two teams, 5 players apiece, one map, divided by a river, an east-west river. So one team gets north, one team gets south. Resources are mirrored, so that the resources are even. They're on opposite sides. They're mirrored and mirrored vertically and horizontally as well. There's no shooting across the river with artillery or nukes. Those are out of the game, but you can shoot across with rockets and grenades. We'll show you the map here in just a second once the server opens. And the object of the game is to defend your silo while using science to buff up and send biters at the other team's silo. So as you produce science, as your team produces science, they can either do two things. One, they can throw it into a lab and go up your own tech tree for advancement. Or two, you can instantly consume it out of your hand through a custom menu, and that adds evolution to the opposing team's biters, as well as a threat level, and threat controls the size and frequency of the attacks. Evolution controls the strength, size, and type of biter, whether it's a biter or a spitter. The team wins. Whoever destroys the other team's silo first. That's it. There's no pollution, so biters are not drawn to anything other than the rocket silo. The rocket silo is placed. You can't pick it up. You can't move it. You can build around it and defend it, but you can't move it. And the biters will always consistently attack that. And your job is to defend it while sending science over to the other side. There's no landfilling or construction botting across the lake. This is all done through a custom code, server-side code, no mods. So you can join as you can join up with just vanilla. No, you don't have to preload any mods. If you want to have more information, go to biterbattles.com. Go to comfy.eu/discord, and you can join up. And they have a public server going all the time. The guys at Comfy did a great job on this scenario. It's a new dimension on Factorio PvP. It's been working really well. We've had a lot of fun with it. So if you think you can do it, sign up. Grab four of your buddies. Sign up. Start practicing. Get out there with a team and sign up, and you'll get slotted into a tournament.
Hi.
Hey, sir. What's up?
Think.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello. Okay, now it works.
Yeah. How you doing?
I had to figure out my sound settings.
There you go. How you doing, man?
Doing good.
Good to talk to you, man. You had quite a good stream, quite a good couple streams the last couple days. Very well done.
Yeah, a few of them.
A few of them, yeah. It's good. So I hear in just a second, I'm expecting them to shoot us the password.
Okay.
And I will... there it is. So the server name is... Let me just send you server name. It's public. Just search for any of those words. That's public. And then the password is this. Bonk. Okay. All right. So search for Comfy. All right. Let me message the homeboy, Taishan. There we go.
Okay, and I'm connected.
Good deal. All right, so here we are. So once you get in, you should just be able to hit M and look at the map. You don't need to. When you get in there, there's a window that says vote for difficulty. You can just hit close. So there we go. Okay, ctunoku. All right, looks like ctunoku, Natchtaktiv, Axel, Hypercosahedron, and AwesomePatrol. Where's iron? Great question. Oh, it's got
at the bottom. Oh,
it's got a hole in it.
Yeah. Not very good for iron.
That is not very good, and the copper is kind of close to the water.
Yeah, but to be honest, it's a nice layout with the water. So if you take a look at the map, the biters can only attack from the side or from the iron patch. You have a lot of nice choke points there.
Right. So yeah. I mean, assuming it's in there, that iron is going to be nasty to pull up. But yeah, what Hot Falls is saying is on the northeast and southwest sides, there's a nice water barrier. But it's probably, I mean, teams move out of this pretty quick. But it's a nice barrier, at least in the early game. They're gonna have to deal with that. And to me, Nephrem's, Tui, and Xeno. Old statement still I go by old statement to always put them south.
But yeah, it might be quite challenging to build a base in there. So the water is really unfortunate, to be honest.
All right. Follows this with me today. There we go. The only ones on this island. Okay. All right. So for Team SteelAxe, Phoenix, Xeno, Tui, Anti, and Nephrims. And then on Team not Anti, clearly not Anti, Team North, Natcha, AwesomePatrol, ctunoku, Unfreezing in 1 minute, Hypercosahedron, and Axel. And let's get ready to put up the start timer. All right. Let's do this. Shout. There we go. All right. So one interesting thing that has come about since then is that you see the little the white science. You can go look at each team's tech tree and see what they're researching, what they have queued, etc. It's pretty good.
I already saw that. Pretty neat.
It's neato.
Pretty neat feature.
Yeah. Will and I were always wanting to go, wait a second, did I see this queue? Did I see them hit this, etc.? And go. All right. So the timer will be up. There it is. Okay, match timer. And the first thing Auntie did was to send us fish. Guess what? Their build looks like your build, which is nothing.
Yeah, but in the north, Natchtaktiv is
no.
already
No side.
heading out.
The answer's no. Unless they've given it to you specifically. Oh, don't forget to hit Alt. Yeah.
That's normal for me.
Yeah. You go to a new server. All right. Team SteelAxe is off to Burner City. Looks like a couple of them are going. Anti's the only one going out. I don't know what he's looking for. Maybe another patch of iron. Iron's gonna
At least oil is nearby.
Oh, there is 1 dot of oil. I mean,
82%.
Yeah,
it's oil.
It's oil. Yep, it might be enough to just if you get oil super early and you start filling a tank, right?
Oh, look at the north map. They found another lake.
Yep.
And looks pretty good defense-wise.
Yeah, they shouldn't have to defend at east side at all. And uranium. I don't know that I've seen uranium on a map. I can't recall the last one I saw. Tui's going to be.
I haven't seen it in quite a while, and I followed a lot of the biter battles.
Yep, Tui is the first one to have a biter encounter here. One straggler is trying to wander and do its new pathing algorithm to try and get in. So look at that. Oh, now it's going to eat on the wall. Anti's going to see it. There wasn't any uranium. Yeah. This is interesting because these teams are going to have to either get inside or get outside the water pretty quick. And it's going to suck either way. There's a fish. And he sends the first fish. I can't tell. It's hard to tell if that's a tactic that Anti will use, or it's an actual, or it's just a troll, or something. I don't know. So number one, Anti's crazy smart. He's crazy brilliant, right? And number two, he's super competitive. So it might be a little bit of both. It was interesting. I think he's the greatest player of all time. Everlord, I did enjoy it very, very well. Congratulations to Team Baguettes from yesterday. My YouTube video will be up here in a day or two. Well done. I say well done. You guys did great. It was a lot of fun. It was very good to drag JD and the team into deep water because you guys had the tech advantage late game.
Nevertheless, JD mentioned in the beginning, late game would be great for him.
Yeah, right.
But yeah. Also, this map looks really interesting because I haven't seen a single iron patch.
Right, there is no other
only
iron.
The starter patch.
Other than that starter patch, there is no more iron. They're gonna.
That will be quite challenging, to be honest.
Yep, 300K is not much, plus a bunch of water in it. I bet he's gonna. I bet they're gonna go landfill, try and fill that in to tap every single bit of it. But stone is pretty small though. 200.
Yeah, it's also 213K.
Yeah,
it's not a lot.
This is gonna be interesting. No extra iron so far. It's true. Axel. So just as a little bit of a level set, if you're new to this, the evolution and the threat is up there in the upper left. And the evolution and the threat just slowly ticks upward, as if it's 1.5 reds have been thrown. So you'll just see that slowly tick upward. And just to kind of keep the action going, that's why these biters would attack. Beforehand, it was only players. Only players would throw science to the other side, and you would see teams just turtle for hours and hours before the first science throw. I think Team 1 should get an extra 50% player, else it's not fair. What is fair? Narf, why don't you join Team Not Anti and go compete? Now, speedrunners are humans. They don't have any advantage. They don't have any advantage.
Steam.
Yep, they got their first power down. They don't have any other advantage other than practice, and anyone on planet Earth can practice. Disagree. Now, if you want to do team balance, that's a thing. But fair is done when 5 players are selected.
And science is working for North. They are researching currently automation, and after that they queued up turrets.
Mm-hmm. No, they make time to practice. Nope, wrong. They make time to practice. I will tell you, not very many people listening to my voice is busier than I am. And I make time to practice speedrunning because I want to be a good speedrunner. Wrong. I will not accept that argument. No. You make time for what you want. Let's see. Burner still stuck in, still going in Burner City. There's expanding Burner City. They're not leaving. Team SteelAxe is not leaving a ton of room for miners. But what we'd seen them do beforehand is build out Burner City around the edges, leaving the center for electric miners. But this time they may just be trying to do some sort of hand-fed thing with iron because there's not very much of it. We'll see.
Also very interesting, South doesn't have any ammo in the turrets.
I have
Even though
job.
we are still at small biters.
Yep. Sias, come at me. I have a job and kids. And practice martial arts. And stream and YouTube. All of it. So, not necessarily turrets don't attract biters. They do draw their attention if they're in the way. So, if a biter will just slowly come in, and it's always going towards this rocket, there's no pollution. But if something is in its path, then it'll turn and get it. So a turret is one of those. To clarify your point, a turret is one of those. A player is one of those. Or if it's an obstacle in its way, like that. You saw that biter come in here. It did a couple of little turnarounds and poke arounds, and the wall was in its in its path, and started eating on the wall. But if a player had run in here, the biter would have turned and followed the player. Or if the turret would have been when it would have been placed over here, the biter would have turned this way and get the turret. Military industries technically target. There you go. Lazy's a choice. I'm glad we agree, Si. I agree with me. There you go. Oh, okay. So the first smelting line looks like it's gone down. I'd be curious to see what it is if they do copper first, because nope, it is going to be electric miners for the north. I don't know if radars. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, look, one biter couldn't get through, but 3 of them could. And north is going to have the first attack on the silo, but Hyper is going to see him.
And there's the last one.
Yep, the silo can be repaired. By the way, it took 100 off, but it can be repaired. Ah, good point. Good question. Dead on Archer. There's a graph down in the description below. Exclamation point BB points, and there it is on the upper left. So 20% is the first one where we start to see medium biters. Exclamation point BB points.
Look at this!
That's gonna get us every time.
You know me, right?
Of course. There you go. YouTube's not gonna know what's going on. So at 20%, medium biters start to show up, and about 25% you start to see small spitters. But there's your graph. I don't think it was supposed to be 500, but that's okay.
Yeah, but it looks like North is going for a smelting array for iron.
No. To Narf's question, is there any advantage to powering the silo? No. Nope.
Yeah, maybe to stop the annoying blinking.
Yep. That's it. Stop the blinking. So North's got a smelting line. No smelting line for South yet. For SteelAxe. They may be doing what JD did yesterday, right?
Nephrums is working on a smelting line right now.
Where? Oh, there he is. He went left. All
Right next to iron.
There it is.
Yeah, I was thinking the same if they want to go Burner City all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Without any smelting lines, but... Or maybe it's just a wall made out of storm furnaces.
Nephrum's going to go down here. Oh, he's got a couple fish. Oh, he's got fish.
Yeah, but one biter is still alive.
Yep. Yum, yum.
Yeah, Casino is heading over there.
Anti is not unbeatable. Incorrect premise. Wrong.
There we go.
Nephrem's beat his ass in world records for many months.
North is starting logistics and military.
Mm-hmm. Anti is not unbeatable. He's undefeated in this tournament. Oh look, he's tried to cut two now. Tried to put up some walls and had thought the better of it. Let's put down a turret. There you go.
Unfortunately, this turret won't do a lot because the biters are mostly coming from the side, as far as I see.
Yep. Up, if your team is unable to practice, maybe you need to get another team. How about that? I should play one of these. Yeah, I should. I choose to speed run.
I'm checking it right now. They only got one turret, right? In the beginning.
Yeah.
So yesterday in JD's map, they had a lot more turrets.
They have 11. Yeah, they had 11 per side. They only had one?
They only have one turret, and he has one turret next to iron.
And that's it. Weird.
And that's it.
I guess they handcrafted a couple more, but or they pick them up. How many? Did anybody see how many they had? Did anybody see how many they had? Yeah, 1 to 3. SteelAxe has 3 down. I think the minimum is 1, but yesterday they did have 11.
Okay, and he is going for copper smelting.
Yeah, see, I thought they would do something different other than iron. They will probably do hand-fed iron everywhere, and copper smelting. Still got some biters in there. Whereas Team North is going to automate iron. But to their point, the two JD's point, the biggest expense of iron is all the inserters and all of the miners.
Yep,
if you go
true.
Burner City, then you take all of that iron and you put a human in that place. But the problem is it doesn't scale to late game. So you gotta knock them out early, or you gotta knock them out early. You gotta dedicate a human to it for a long time, to all that iron. So maybe they're just saying, look, we think we're fast enough. We can just keep doing this iron business the whole time.
Okay, let me correct myself. Nephrem's now also hooked up iron smelting.
Oh, a half line. Okay.
Half a line of each.
He's got. So the ones who have the big advantage in this one is the default settings speedrunners, not necessarily the any percent speedrunners, because of one, the experience with biters, and two, adapting your build to the scenario. In default settings, you just have to re-roll till you find a map, and that may fit you have to kind of have a quick vision of how your base could fit in there, and then go. And then you kind of have to have some on-the-fly skills, which mine are unexercised for sure. Keithy, how you doing?
And he is going for electric mining drills on stone.
Okay, that.
So probably they want to go for more walls, I assume.
Yep, he's got to find a... Can't power these in here. I don't know how you can power those. Or maybe... Oh, he can do it.
You can run a power line over there.
A pole in the middle right there. Yeah, okay, he can do it. 2 poles aside, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep, there he is. Okay, that works. Military does eat a lot of stone, that's correct. Those walls. Maybe. I was He's going to buffer it all.
And they are going straight for the military science. Or not.
There it is. Military 2, then military science pack.
Military 2.
So here's their tech tree so far. We have military, and they're going to go, yep, they're going to go straight for a military science pack. Is they want landfill. Yep, landfill to fill that in, and then they can electrically mining drill that area. Doesn't fill in with iron, but at least you have a better layout. And Tui needs a machine gun. So does Nephrem's. JD had a great match last night. I agree, Keithley. He did such a good job. No suckers did not punk out, that's for sure. Longest match in this tournament, plus achievement unlocked, 70 evolution, and dragged the French guys into deep water. It was really good. He did such a great job with no electric miners. Burner City was Burner Metropolis. I agree, it was great. They're feeding iron backwards.
Team North? Same with copper.
Yep, they feed it backwards so that if anything gets damaged, if anything gets damaged, it'll be their smelting line and not their assemblers. Uh-oh, out of ammo.
Yeah, once that, and secondly, the footprint is way smaller.
Yep.
So they don't need to go out further into the wilds. And there are, again, biters on the rocket silo, and they are taking out power for copper.
Uh-oh.
There it goes.
Whew. See, their power is going to be a problem because they're going to have to redo it all. It doesn't scale that way. They need to probably need to come out left, right instead of vertical for their power. Amount of biters. Yeah, I guess that'll work. Okay. Oy. Almost someone could break a repair pack off, and it would be, if there's one thing I would do is just click on that repair pack, use a green circuit, and just fix up that rocket silo, because that's game. That's ball game, right?
I mean, it has already 700 damage. It will accumulate over time.
Yep. You can repair the silo. Yes, you can. Silo can be repaired, yes.
Oh, do you see North? They built walls around their gun turret, but one wall is a ghost. So the biters could attack the turret. I'm talking about the turret in the northwest, next to the copper line.
Oh yeah, it is one. There is one ghost. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you can repair the silo. It is worth it to. In this broadcaster's opinion, it is worth it to. One repair pack repairs a bunch of stuff, a bunch of health. It is worth it. Repair, and then next time you run by, zzz, it's done. So this will be grenades for Anti. Yep, there you go. And
meanwhile,
they've thrown
North,
54. Yep.
North has a decent red science setup, but not really going towards military.
Nephrem's with the pistol is on his heels. That's a big biter attack. 10% evolution to 9. Yeah. And this is, the SteelAxe guys do love their grenades. They do like it, grenades. Yeah, look at all the stone that they're using up. They are using all the stone they can for the walls. Let's see if they've got they got landfill. They don't. And there's military done. Here in a couple moments. Oh no, they need some green science hand fed. They need some inserters to be put in there. They are stuck at a sliver before military science. They need probably what, 2? It's only 30. It only takes 30 to get to military science, and they have 1 pixel. So probably need 2 inserters, and they'll get the green.
Maybe only 1.
Maybe 1.
It's not a lot. I would assume it's only 1.
Yeah, look, because there's belt in all of these assemblers, but there's not an inserter. So I just need to throw an inserter. There it is. Inserter 1 and 0. Here it is. Right. Phoenix just did it. He threw 2 inserters in. And it's gonna go in, then it's gonna be done. Wait. Is it stopped?
It was only 1.
It didn't go or it didn't. Oh, it did. It was only 1. That's right.
It was only 1 inserter which was missing.
There it is.
Also very interesting. North is stockpiling red, and they are hand feeding it into their labs whenever it's needed. And there we go. They threw 86 flasks.
9 to 12. No change in biters, just more threat. One thing about Anti, they're bad with defenses. I don't know. Must have been a split science pack. Yeah, maybe, Dan. How you doing, Dan? Well done yesterday. Congratulations. Right. Maybe they've taken some packs out, or they picked up a lab or something. No, I also disagree. They're not necessarily bad at defense. They just got grenades, and grenades are a fantastic defense. And there you go.
Yeah, there
Anti
you go.
has thrown
Now
26 military. My goodness. Let's move that down. 15%. They've just surpassed Team North's deal. That's got to watch. Okay, now here comes the fish. One of them is going to go, what do they do? How do they do that? So someone's going to throw a fish from north to south.
The thing is, North only has the red science row and nothing else, and I don't see where they want to go from there.
Broken belt on iron, right next to Natcha. Unpowered inserter not feeding coal. Let's go look. Ah, need the radar. 55 military science packs and 12 grenades. Super smart. Every last bit of steel is going towards super ammo. No, they have not done any. They have not got level 2 assemblers.
Meanwhile, North has 140 red signs, and they have one. That's interesting. They have one dedicated site only for red signs, for storing it, and now they just have doubled it. and store it in the other on the other side as well.
Uh-huh.
To be honest, I don't think red science is enough at this point.
Yeah, look at that. 82 military. Oh, we're up over 21%. Oh. Yikes. They're already doing it. They got to grenades. So 21. Medium biters will now start spawning.
And South is going for a wall. Anti and Xeno are working on a wall to defend against the biters biter attacks. Unfortunately, the biters are sneaking by.
That's right. Oh.
Not really. They were lucky.
Yeah. They have an open area. Maybe they get just channeled in enough to where a turret will attract them. They're eating a tree. There it is.
Look at North. Another row of red signs was thrown down.
Yeah, they're gonna. It's gonna be obsolete pretty soon. They need. I don't know. That's rough. Yeah, I agree. Red science may not be may not be enough because look, their biters are. Oh, one turret down. This other turret's gonna go down.
Yeah, it will.
It's too many. Oh no, Cthulhu now is over there to repair it, or yeah, he repaired it. Oh no!
And the belt for red signs is broken. Oh, there we go. Meanwhile, there are copper smelters on attack, and a huge wave is coming in for copper smelting.
Oh, look at there. Someone's down. Hyper's down. Notch is down. Yeah.
AwesomePatrol threw down a few turrets, and okay, defeated it.
Yeah, they look like a mess, don't they? It's a nightmare. This is the biter battle. 2 teams, yep.
And Anti's turrets are out of ammo.
Uh-oh.
In the south. 1 turret down. The second turret is also down.
Yep.
And there's Nephrons with the grenades.
See, that's
unfortunately a little bit too slow.
Look at that. Look at how powerful the grenades are. Like, you think, oh man, they're going down, but then, nope. 2 grenades handles most of them. No, I'm good. All right, so first science, actual automated labs for Anti. I guess they're gonna formalize their science.
Huge attack in the north. I don't think the turrets will make it, to be honest.
Yep. Oh, there's some mediums in there.
All 4 turrets are down.
They got a pipe
Smelting
turret.
mills down.
Oh yeah. Uh-oh. This is no good.
Another wave. I think that might be
might be game.
Might be already it.
Unless see, at this point, unless you have grenades, then yeah, it's going to be really, really hard to fight this. The real big deal is they have 400 to 500 red science in these 3 boxes, and if that goes, watch these 3 boxes right here. I don't know if they can get to them.
The biters are next to them right now.
You see, the boxes are what's key here.
And another wave.
See, look, the biters didn't attack it because it wasn't an obstacle.
But yeah, they are completely out of turrets.
Yep, those 2 turrets going
Whole
down.
base is unpowered, and I don't think they can make it.
GG
Yeah,
spelled out
GG.
GG in the belts.
That's it.
All right, well done. 163 more military. We brought up over 30%. Boom. Oh man. GG. Oh man, they made short work of them. Look at the how quickly they adapted. So let's just give a quick look at their base. They went to Burner City, half a line of iron and half a line of copper. Look at this. How smart is that to where they just put down a half line of each? Right, look at their southernmost.
Directly into science.
And fed directly into science. Look at that. One half line goes to gears, and then the other feeds green science first, which does this little buffering system, does boards. Then the other half of the green feeds both science as well as gears, as well as circuits here. And then the other half comes up here and feeds ammo. Well done, man. It's 30 minutes. That is a great idea. See, Itstrom, this is how good this team SteelAxe is probably, I think this was Nephrem's putting all this together. He was record holder for, what, 5 months? 4 or 5 months now? Looks like non-anti is out.
The only other name which I see here is Anti on the green assemblers. And Phoenix on the red ones. Yep. Otherwise, the main part over here was made by Nephrem's.
Yep, Nephrem's. Nephrem's is is a great player. I mean, look at how quickly he kind of came up. He probably came up with this on the fly. Half belt of iron, half belt of copper. Feeds into this, does all we need to do. The other half line goes into steel, and whatever's left over goes to grenades. Right to military. That is a great idea. If you want to think of something really good, grab a snapshot of this. This is pretty smart. This is a great, really quick to military build. It essentially is a half line of copper, full line of stone, and a full line of iron, split up 2 ways. All right. Half here and half there. You would do well to probably balance these two somehow, bring them together and split them apart right here. Oh, Auntie says that. So they posed to him as they said, "Hey, would you like to do a 5 versus everyone?" And Auntie says, because this one ended so quick, they're going to do one more. 5 player versus 30.